Right, hello everybody. I spoke the other day on a post about people getting really bad chewy edges from using tools when they're setting cabs. And I said, I have a method that doesn't get that problem, and I said I'd put a little video up, so here I am. So this is a diachroic glass cabochon, if anybody's interested. They're really beautiful. And this is, I think the base is 0.7, and this is 0.3 bezel strip, fine silver. And this is the technique I use. So I have a clean bench peg, and this is round, so we don't need to worry about any corners. But I have, this is another one that I did with this same technique. So you would work the corners first if you were doing this way. But as you can see, it just leaves everything nice, no chewy marks. I've not had to clean up anything on that. So going back to this one, I've got these jump rings on, which obviously we need to avoid. And what I'm going to work, so I've just got a clean bench peg with no dust on it. And what I'm going to work to begin with, have a look at my little diagram here. Stay. So we want to be working, if I can point with this, we don't want to go straight and put pressure on here, because that'll just collapse it into this space. So the bit I'm going to be working first is I'm going to start working here against the cab. Almost, you'll see I have it flat so that I'm working and moving this metal first, and then gradually we'll move up as this metal moves across the stone. So let's chuck that out of the way and get started. So this just got finished before I put the jump rings on, so it just got sanded down, and so there's no edge on here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to roll it around. It's difficult to do with one hand, but I'm just going to roll it onto here. And I'm going to use the edge to get around the jump rings, and I'm just going to roll it. Just roll it onto the edge of the stone, and just keep rolling and rolling and rolling round. And this won't take long to do, but we're just rolling, and you can see I'm completely almost upright at this stage because I'm working that bottom of the stone. So this edge is delicate. You can see I'm moving it already, but I'm not just pressing it straight over in one whack. So you want to roll, 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 roll. Obviously, I normally use two hands as well, just to give me more control. So that's moving, and you'll see it's a bit crinkly and it doesn't stay round, but we don't need to worry about that. We're just going to roll, roll, roll. So we've done one, whoopsie. So we've done one roll. Roll, roll, roll. Roll, 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 roll. And then you can start bending it over a little bit, and then you're bending the next level of that cabochon. And you can see the metal is moving. So we just go roll, roll, roll. Roll, 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 roll. It's rolling over. So roll, roll, roll. Easier with two hands. Roll, roll, roll. And as we go, we're going to roll it over. Now you can see just a little bit on that top edge how it's now got a bit of a curve to it that it didn't have before. So we've met the stone, and now we're rolling over. So we're going to roll, roll, roll. 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 Oops. Okay. Roll, roll, roll. And if you get any creases, just roll those out. So now I'm going to go over a bit more. So I'm inclining my angle, so I'm rolling a bit more of the bezel. You can see at the top, see how that's, we're getting a corner on there where it's touching the stone. So rolling, tilting, rolling, tilting. And that is going over. Rolling, tilting, whoop, rolling, tilting. And obviously I don't want it to slip off, but if it does, it's going in the direction it's supposed to be going, so I can live with it, not panicking. It's all going to be fine. So we'll see on that top edge here. Yeah. See that we're getting a bend now. And the stone, the bezel is going over nicely. Roll, roll, roll. Roll, roll, roll. Oops. Roll, 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 roll. And then we're going to angle it down some more. And roll, roll, roll. Roll, roll, roll. Roll, roll, roll. Coming around some more. Roll, roll, roll. Whoops. Oh, one-handed. Okay. Roll, 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 roll. Roll, roll, roll. So as you can see, it's coming over now. Roll, roll, roll. Roll, roll, roll. Roll, 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 roll. It's going over slowly, slowly. Slowly, slowly catching monkey. So now we're working the next bit. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Coming over a bit more now. Roll, roll, roll. Coming over. Coming over. And you can see we're not chewing that edge. We're not particularly scratching it or making it, you know, we're not making loads and loads of marks that we're going to have to get out later. Roll, roll, roll. This is probably where I'd use two hands now just to get onto this edge. So we're getting there slowly. So I'm kind of looking through the camera, so it's difficult for me to have a look at what I'm doing. But we're getting there. And where you see, oh, that's not going, I'm going to concentrate on that bit and roll, 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 roll. Roll, 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 roll. So I'm going to come quite a way down now and roll onto this edge. Just using the edge because of the jump rings, obviously. If I didn't have jump rings on it, I could just, but I can't. So jump rings. Roll, roll, roll. And we're getting down onto the cab now. Yep, getting down onto it. Getting down onto it. Now I would probably switch to a burnisher and just burnish that last bit over, and it will help thin down that edge as well. Where it goes onto the stone, it will thin it down so you get a nice transition. And then when I've done that, I would just, so just to show you, onto my string strop. It's not all the way down, but if I show you there, no chewy, the edges are still perfect, no tool marks, nothing to get off. And that's it. It needs tightening, obviously, with the burnisher down onto the glass. I need 2 hands to do that, so I can't show you. Yeah, but that's basically it. No tool marks, no chewy, nothing to clean up particularly. It can go straight to polish, not a problem.